here we are. We thought we'd just like, you know, give you some sort of lockdown tips, makeup tips. And obviously you've got Rebecca on hand to ask any questions.
Love answering questions.
Yeah, and Rebecca's actually done so many red carpet looks as well. So she's your go-to girl. But yeah, so looking forward to chatting. But so tell us, just talk us through your we love a little blip. We do like a little blip.
Well, that was my alarm to tell me to start this.
Oh, okay, there you go. So just tell us a bit about your makeup look that you've got right now.
So I have just a really easy, fresh look. This is usually when I go out. When I'm working, I don't really wear much. But when I'm doing like the FaceTime, like now, you know, I want to look cute, or when I go out and about, it's just a light foundation, concealer. Yeah. I do my brows.
Yeah.
Super light mascara and blush and gloss, the staples.
Okay, so really fresh, simple, yet highly effective. Because sometimes I think that even just putting on a bold lip that I've done today can just really make your complexion look so much more vibrant.
Absolutely.
And plus it does lift the mood as well, don't you
find? So, like what I do, since I kept a softer lip, I'm trying to like block the light. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of light, and I do then a lot more blush.
Yeah. And which one are you wearing at the minute? Which one do you recommend?
So right now I'm doing a combination. I'm doing Can Make, which is, there you go. It's Japanese cream blush. So I always use a cream blush as a base because it just gives this really beautiful luminosity, and it also has something for it to anchor, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you get to a particular age, our skin is a tad bit drier, right? So that helps it like just really look like makeup, like skin, and not like makeup sitting and resting on top, which can happen. Which
is really important after the certain age. Yeah.
And the safe, and even if you're not, what happens a lot of times is blush just sloughs off.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's something, you're putting something dry on top. So this.
Oh, you mean like a powder blush?
Correct. It helps it here. So I'll put this on first, and then I do a blush, a powder blush.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And this is number 13 from Can Make. And this is Ciroc Beauty in Angelique.
Okay. Right. And so when you apply, do you actually use your fingertips, or are you a fan of a brush? What's your go-to tool?
So I don't believe that there's rules really, because we're all completely different. I like to equate it as flowers.
And I love that you said there's no rules about beauty, because the people that made the rules about beauty should be shocked, to be honest.
Well, also the same people that made those rules about beauty also said that your handbag and your belt and your shoes had to match, and you couldn't wear white in winter.
Exactly.
All those things obviously don't exist anymore. Yeah. You know, and so technology's changed. We're all looking great for our ages.
Yeah.
We're taking really good care of ourselves. And so I don't believe in rules. I do believe in not overshadowing your beauty.
Yeah, just enhancing your beauty.
Correct.
Basically. And I totally agree with that.
You know, as a makeup artist, you know, I work with all different women. It doesn't matter whether you're a celebrity or just an everyday woman like myself. And yourself, we all have our things that we don't want anyone to see, but I always try to, the best way I say, let's start slow. Like I like to say microdosing, start slow rather than like.
And I love that word, microdosing, because while we're in lockdown, I think it's really important that if you weren't confident with your beauty look before, now you've got time to really experiment with things. So it might be doing just an eyeliner flick. And once you've nailed that, you keep the rest of your face looking fresh. It could be a bold lip. So I think microdosing is such a good word for, especially during lockdown.
Well, especially now too, because of that. You know, a lot of women, when I've tried to give them like, you know, a change, something they're not used to, it can be really uncomfortable, right? Because this is literally putting your face forward, and it's almost like an identity. So I always say, you know, give it time, give it a week. You need to a change takes a week, right? When they talk about meditation, they talk about 21 days, new diet, it takes, So, I mean, makeup will take at least a week for you to get used to it. See people's reactions. Don't ask them, what do you think? Let people tell you. Usually your friends and family will tell you.
Yeah, exactly. And especially your moms will tell you if it's not right. Definitely.
And we have more than a week now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Take advantage and like do one thing at a time. Don't create a whole new face. Do one change at a time.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
So actually just saying, just, you know, hello to everyone that's just joined. Great to see you everyone. We're with Rebecca. Get your questions in. We've just been talking about lockdown makeup, doing a really fresh look, also just experimenting. We've got time to experiment, and not a lot of people do feel confident after a certain age, you know, of wearing a bold lip or, you know, wearing an eyeliner flick. So what we're saying is, why don't you've got the time now, so just start experimenting, have fun with makeup, because actually makeup is so much fun. And and
it's not permanent.
Yeah,
and it's not permanent.
Yeah,
wear it.
You can wash it off,
and you can take it right off. It's like it's not like, you know, you're gonna go for a haircut, you give yourself bangs and
and that's it. Exactly.
That doesn't happen with makeup. That's one of the beauties.
So okay, it'd be really good actually. People start voting. We're gonna, throughout the whole video, we're gonna start asking you like, what do you prefer? So the first, what do you prefer, is do you prefer a fresh makeup look with really minimal amount of makeup, or do you like a bold lip and, you know, a full-on makeup look? So get your answers in below.
That's, you know, again, that's a hard question for me. I think makeup is a mood, right?
Yeah, totally.
So sometimes, I don't know if you've seen on my page, like I'm wearing a bright lip, like neon bright.
And I love your bright lip.
So I'm wearing a bright shirt, so I didn't want to compete. That's
I did the opposite. So I'm wearing a dark top and
so
just
it's
the
a lot
lip.
of people right now, but I'm wearing a really glossy, glittery lip, though. You know, I'm a woman of a particular age, so I mean, you know, I think it should be something, whatever you're in the mood for. I mean, that's the beauty of makeup.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, while we're on the subject, I know that, well, Rebecca used to be the ambassador for Elizabeth Arden.
I created the cosmetic line,
which is fantastic. So can you just tell us what inspired you to create the cosmetic line?
So when I was asked, I was the first makeup artist that Arden had ever had to create the line. And because they never had a makeup artist. So when I was brought into the line, I helped change packaging, and I created the line for as a makeup artist and as a woman, I understand our needs. I understand what was going to be easy, because as you can see, I don't like wearing tons of makeup. I mean, if I'm going to go somewhere, I will do some. Yeah. And on my clients, they're going on the red carpet, so they need more than just this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I did that. It was a collaboration of both as a makeup artist, as a real woman, with the brand, and also what I do as a profession.
Yeah.
So for me, it was really important to have the versatility of all of that. And I studied art. So I'm a painter. I'm a trained painter. I went to the School of Visual Arts. I graduated. Of course you are,
Rebecca. Anything else on your portfolio?
So I really understand color.
Yeah.
And I had dabbled with some brands and helped them, but this was really, Arden was my baby. Now they were purchased by another brand, and so, you know, people like coming in and making their marks. So whatever I created is no longer there. My last collection was in 2019 for spring, so that no longer is in the stores. But I've had many people wishing that it was still there, but it's okay.
That's fine.
There's tons of beautiful brands created by other makeup artists that are out there.
Exactly. So we've got to give other people a chance as well.
Yeah.
So but I really like Elizabeth Arden products, especially their skincare. I think they absolutely excel in their skin. And I've got mine. Where's mine?
Privage. You have always said it.
Okay.
I've always said,
here are my Privages.
Cannot live without this.
Cannot. And I absolutely, guys, if you haven't tried Privage, it's the best kept secret skincare wise, I think, that is out there. And I love their mask, the City Smart Double Action Mask, and their eye cream is superior, and the texture is so nice. Incredible.
This is the daily
texture.
serum. So like with as soon as, and a serum must always go on a clean face. You can't have any other barrier. Exactly. So this is the first thing I use when my face is still a little moist, a little damp. It's important to put skincare on damp skin. Again, we're like flowers, right? We're not going to absorb anything unless we've had some moisture to us, right? We're not going to, be able to absorb everything onto us. It's going to sit on the top layers. I mean, there's only so much that will penetrate. But the only way to penetrate into the epidermis is on moist skin. And always put a serum on first. And don't forget the neck, and then I use my hands. I'll do my elbows. I use the serum and the cream till the last.
I even put surplus on my nails. So, that's good. The other Elizabeth Arden products that I really love, Rebecca, are these capsules.
Those are great. Yes, the ceramides.
The ceramides, and they're so potent, and that's why they're in these little capsules, isn't it? Because of the potency levels,
right? And to have, again, the dosing properly done.
Thing it either, and they're just so So it was cool. So that's Arden products.
And then I love this. This is still the best. The 8-hour cream.
Oh, 8-hour, iconic, loved by beauty editors everywhere. Charlotte's just joined from Arden, actually. You've just missed us. We were talking about the capsules. We were talking about the Provage mask and the eye cream. So there.
And so a lot of this one's great. The new version of the 8-hour, the lip balm.
Oh, I haven't had chance to try that yet.
Not glossy. It's a little matte, so it won't disturb your lipstick. And also, I have 2 clients that I do male grooming on. That's what it's called, male grooming. They like this because men don't want a shiny lip.
No, and to be honest,
some men do. And that's okay. Some men do, and that's okay. But for the ones who don't, and for when you're doing a matte lip, because the whole point of a matte lip is you want it matte, then the lip balm is amazing.
Actually, that's another good question, guys. Do you prefer a matte lip, or do you prefer a more glossy, shinier version? To be honest, I prefer matte. Matte is my go-to, but I know, Rebecca, that you really like the glossy style.
I like it all. I'm greedy. I love it all.
You like it all. You want it all.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm an American.
Well, be bold. Well, I'm a Londoner, but I'm originally from Leeds, so I'm going to be bold as well. So anyway, lockdown eyes. We've had a question about lockdown, that people are experimenting, I think, trying to nail the eyeshadow look.
Well, because especially now, if we're going to go out, everything's going to be from here up.
Exactly. So we're talking whether, do you actually prefer eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadow, the sticks that you can just sweep on?
So the palettes, the difference in a palette is for, a regular woman, a regular consumer, it just makes it so much easier for her to have all the different colors. Usually they come in 4 to 6 to 18. Yeah. So you have a variety of colors to play with different depths of the lid. Yeah. And so you can, just do one wash and call it a day, do a wash and do a little thing on the corner, or do something really intense on the lid and then just lighter on the edges. So that's lovely about a palette, right? So you have a lot, and usually most palettes will have some matte and some shimmer. Yeah. So you
can play around with the finishes. That's really
correct.
Cool. Yeah.
Because there is no such thing as matte for the day or matte for at night. And gloss for those rules don't exist, and you just see it through fashion and through Hollywood. That doesn't exist anymore. It's more about balance. If you're going to do a really glossy lip, you can't do a really glossy eye, right? So you want to create balance. But a gorgeous matte lip in the day, and at night you can go darker with it's balance. It's about creating balance. You're going to do a really strong eye, do a strong lip, do a softer eye.
Well, a lot of comments are coming in. Matte is the favorite so far.
I noticed. Always keen on matte.
Card. And my sister, actually, she says matte for the day. So, and gloss for going out. But whatever works, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. If that's what works for her, I say stick to it.
Exactly.
I'm a person, I move to the beat of my own drum. So I just do what I'm in the mood for.
No, really, Rebecca, do you really? Yeah. I would never